Once a shooting foul is called and the new lead official moves into position, they should get the players into their proper spots for a free throw.
12, hit 2 shots.
Taking care of this early will help prevent violations later. After the ball is with the lead, they should look to ensure that the players are in proper position and are not touching any lane lines. Don't forget that the defensive team needs to occupy the lowest space on both sides of the lane. No other spaces are required to be occupied. The defense may have up to 4 players occupying lane spaces, while the offense can have no more than 2. The offense is entitled to the space on each side, next to the required defensive space. The remaining 2 defensive players may then take the 3rd space on each side. No players are allowed to occupy the space on either side nearest the free throw marker.
Red.
Once players are in
11.
position, the lead official should step underneath the basket, sweep the floor to make sure their partners are in position and that no players are attempting to enter or leave the marked lane spaces.
2 shots.
Announce the number of shots to be taken, indicating this by holding the corresponding number up in the air. Then take a couple of steps back toward the baseline, giving a solid bounce pass to the free throw shooter. Finally, the lead takes a position on the table side of the floor, about 4 feet away from the table side lane line, to observe violations and activity on the first space of the nearest side and the first 3 spaces on the furthest side. If a throw-in takes place after the successful free throw, the lead raises their arm to signal the clock to be started. In a 2-person system, the trail official takes a position about 3 feet behind the free throw line extended, and about halfway between the nearer free throw lane line and the sideline. They are responsible for indicating the number of free throws, the activity of the free thrower, the 10-second visible count, which is done with a wrist flick, the players in the 2nd and 3rd spaces on the farther lane line, the flight of the ball, and any goaltending or basket interference. If the ball is to remain live, the trail raises their arm once the ball is released to start the clock when the ball is legally touched.
1.
Don't forget to take a step down once the ball nears the cylinder to observe rebounding activity. In a 3-person system, the center will have all the duties that the trail official has in a 2-person system. The difference is that we have a trail official who can handle all substitutes at the table, as well as assist the lead and center with violations and rebounding activity.